Hello, hi guys. What's going on? How you doing? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hope all is well. Thought I'd do a live stream. We were going to do one the other day, and we didn't. So today, now we're doing one. So, yep. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How are you all doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm sure it's good. Hope all is well. Had some ideas. We got some stuff to do in the shop. We have some things to do, to take care of. And of course, today is a shop day. You know what I'm saying? Hello, hello. So we did this. We fixed this the other day. We didn't do it on stream. Did not do it on stream. But this is a really good LED, kind of a drop light, kind of like the old halogens, but much better LEDs. You can see how many LEDs. There's a lot of LEDs in there. These are not all that expensive either. And so, how you doing? Hope all is well, y'all. All right, Jesus, help me, Jesus. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna get that kind of set up like one would have it on a job site, a little bit tighter there, so I can sit up on the ground and stuff. We're gonna plug it in. We have an an empty plug. Man, everything looks like it's grabbed. I'm gonna get a little extension cord right here from the extension cord wall. Guys, we put in the new, you know it, you saw it. I don't know if I've even had a video on it. The new metal lathe in the back. Super awesome. What's up? Hello. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like this kind of thing. Shop work, all kinds of stuff like that. We do a lot of kind of stuff, a lot of that kind of stuff. So you're appreciated. We thank you for coming in and hanging out. And we're going to fix something today. So what's going on? Manga, how you doing? How you doing? Hello, hello. Haven. Mangal Behaven. Behaving. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah, it's a good one. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Hello. Thanks for tuning in. Shop day. A day in the shop is a beautiful day. This is the shop. This is all, a lot of our stuff here. Let me take you on a little bit of a shop tour. Let's kind of walk around a little bit for you guys. Lots of stuff, Yep. Stuff like that. Let's hear. Yeah, let's do. That's a radial arm saw. This is my metal lathe right there. Awesome. Just got that put in. Drill press. Awesome stuff. Bags. Stuff upstairs. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff, kids. You know what I'm saying? I mean, lots of stuff. Why not? No. Have you ever seen a hammer like this? I haven't. Not sure what it is, what it's for. But there you go. That was good. Yep. What's going on? Eggs up in here? Thanks, FW31313, but sorry. No, that's not me. Anyways, what is it? Limaloba fan. How you doing? Yep. Welcome. Justified Design. We do a lot of stuff, a lot of creative builds. You can check out the channel for a lot of DIY stuff, a lot of tips. Been doing this for over 40 years. Got a lot of stuff. We've done a lot of stuff. Yeah, please check out the website. Merch coming soon. Don't have it on there yet, but soon I will. And a lot of really cool merch. A really cool, good channel, and one to check out. So, yes, lots of really interesting stuff. If I could, I might be able to show. That's what I can do. I can do that. Can I not? Where is it? Green. Let me show you guys a little. Hi. A little. I wonder if I can get to it. I might not be able to get to it. It's been on a bit ago, but really good stuff. Yeah, check out the Instagram too. Justified Design, 1D, one word. So we're on all the socials. Good stuff on each one. So we like to spread it out a little bit. We got a Patreon coming, so you guys can give and also order stuff. Like I said, got a website and stuff like that. Yes, yeah, here we go, here we go. Ooh, is that all of it? Do fun stuff like this. Those are LED lit up pool noodles. You may have seen something like that. Other, yeah, not yet. Or if I just one more, if it's close to here. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Here we go, here we go, here we go. There it is, right there. This is our baby. This is my baby right there. That's on the YouTube channel on a short, on a couple of them, something like that. Also on the Patreon, you can find this here. It's an extended cut with all sorts of backyard golf and stuff like that. Super, super, super good. So let's bail on the green screen. So, got any eggs? What's up? From you, have not. I could. So let's get down to business right here. Let's see here. They're pretty bright, so check it out. This is going to be bright eventually. Oh, maybe, wait a minute. It worked the other day. I'm like, oh, that's right. I got to turn it on. I turned it off. There it is. Pretty bright. Yep. So really good, but we're just going to rewire it and stuff like that. I'll show you guys a little bit about rewiring something. So what happened a long time ago when we were in the backyard filming stuff and doing fun stuff, we were using this with the golf darts that were in the backyard. How you doing? Comment and subscribe. Yeah, what's up? We'll see if, yeah. So we were using this, and then one night this started shorting out. So it must have the two wires touched together and then popped a little bit or something like that. And so yeah, so what I did end up doing is soldering this back in here just the other day, off stream, and but I forgot to put this piece on. So what we're gonna do is you're just gonna pull it apart again. So just to show you also how fun it is to solder stuff and get stuff going like this, we're gonna pull it apart and redo it just and show you guys how it's done. Plus, We've got a live stream coming on, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this soon on our bag boards. And this, let's move this over a little bit. Already got them set up a little bit. I thought I had, there we go. So this is a leg of the bag boards. You guys may have seen it. If you've seen it on the YouTube channel, on the shorts, it's in there. And we make a bag board that folds all the way up. Cornhole, you may have played cornhole in the backyard. Really fun game. And this folds up, or the board folds up for easy storage. Awesome. So we just got a little bit to go on some of these. As you can see right here, if you can see it, there's that pencil line. Yeah, it starts right there, goes up, all the way up to about right there, and then comes out. And so to make this shape, just like that. So we've got that to do on a few of these, and those are right there. We've got, I thought we had 2 of them done, but yeah, those might be for a different, oh, that's right. We're doing a full set of boards. We're doing a full set of boards on the, so we need 4 of these right now. Yeah, we're doing that. And so that will also be the next stream that we do live with you guys. What's up? That's funny. So, so this is what we're doing. So obviously you can tell it works now. And so we're gonna, it'll work. Okay. All right, so we're gonna pull this apart. Let's do that. First I need, that's right, I need that drill bit. So let's get you back over here. Let's pull you over here. What's going on? Happy Saturday. Yep. So going into my stash here of the right bits. Give me a minute. A little bit out of camera, but that's all right. Yeah, so that's not it. What did I have the other day? I think I probably still have it together. That's gotta be it. That's it, perfect. So let's bring down our impact. Let's move this back over here. Hope you like the shop. What do you think? We got, that's old, that's actually original Davenport, Iowa here. And so I got that from a friend. So it does change, but it's, you have to go through a little bit to do that. I haven't gotten it wired up with something that would reroute the that kind of thing. So I haven't done that yet at all. Haven't had the thought yet, really. Good idea. That would be a great idea. Get going. So, kind of a basic, yeah, just basic wiring is what we're going through right here. Taking out the screws. There's a little bit finicky to get back together, but not a big screw. Kind of a small one. this kind of screw. Yep, you guys seen that before. So here we are. Okay. So here we go, pulling this apart. It's gonna, there we go. So this all is a few different pieces. There's a piece of glass in front of this, white glass, got a cover there. And then this also is kind of a shroud. So it covers all of this stuff. You can see all the electronics, pretty cool. Not sure what these are, but those are chips, obviously to regulate power and stuff like that. But what we're going to be dealing with tonight, right here, and this won't take very long at all. Three sets of wires. We're going to cut these up apart and solder them together with this back on. So it's a kind of housing to cover this part right here. Yeah, I know. Yep. So, but we can make mistakes. It's all right. We can do that. So, let me grab, let's see here. Nope. There we go. Some side cutters. A few different kinds, but these are pretty good. Those are good too. I like both of them. I like these because there's a spring. Hi, what's up? I like these because they got a spring in the middle, so they spring back. Makes it easy to use them. Make for some quick work. What's up? Like, comment, and subscribe. We are looking to get to 1,200, 1,500 subscribers soon, so we can monetize, so we can do this full time. Because I've been doing this. I do this kind of stuff full time, but not just shop work. And so we're working on getting there. So, Lord, yes. Yeah. So, Lord willing, which He is. Yep. So, what's going on? Okay, there we go. Just cutting them, and cutting all three wires. There we go. How you doing? Like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, appreciate you. Lots of good content, really fun stuff coming up. We have, what do we have? Goodness gracious, we got a lot. We've got a collab coming up. There's still some talks that have to happen for that, in order for that to happen. And so we're just loving on him. He's awesome. You guys may know him, and he's in the soccer realm here on YouTube. Also, up and comer. He's doing a lot. He seems like he's a talented guy, and so we're just really super thankful, super happy to be in league with him. We're trying to keep up, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that will be all unveiled here soon. We were hoping for this summer. We'll see. Okay. Well, we got we're learning and repenting. Yep. So just tearing off this shroud, this housing, around this thing. And yeah, gonna snip it back a little bit more too. In order, let me try to bring a light over here as well, so you guys, kind of light up what's going on here, so you guys can see it a little bit easier. What's up? Thankful you guys are here. Hello. Thankful, very thankful. So pulling this out, the big thing, gonna pull this back also. And then I did this twice the other night. So we're repenting. Here we go. There we go. That needs and needed to happen. So now all we got to do is clean these things up. See, something like this, it's so easy when it comes right down to it, because you can, if you've got something like this, like a cord that went bad on something like a vacuum cleaner or anything like that, if you want to save it, you can buy another one, of course. But if you want to save it, all you got to do is snip these wires back a little bit and then do something like this, which I'm showing you. So this is basic for all power cords. It comes into whatever it is, TV set, whatever. And it's kind of easy if you know what's going on. I don't suggest you should do it unless you're confident about what you're doing. Certainly have a professional come into the house, or take it to a shop or something like that where a pro can get in there and do the soldering if you're not confident in what you're doing. But it is kind of easy, and that's what we're doing tonight, is just kind of tearing the veil from this kind of thing, because it's super easy. And if you like shop work or anything like that, subscribe, of course. But yeah, subscribe. Thank you for all your subscriptions. We're trying to get to 12 to 1,500. I know it's a big open thing, but I guess that's our goal, is to get to 1,200 at least for the start. So these all have a little solder still left on them, so I'm just going to snip off that solder on each one. Just snip it off. Doesn't really matter so much how far back you snip it, because we are going to cut this back even further. Super cool. Where are you guys from? Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Yeah, let me know, share with me any projects you guys are doing. Yes. Yeah, share. Just met somebody today who was awesome and really, really psyched about Justified Design. Really, just super encouraged by, I guess by me. Yeah, which is possible. So yeah, so here we go. Also, for something like this, it is, excuse me, here we go. These kind of things are great right here for cutting, for stripping wire and snipping it back. So got all the tools. Yep. So this right here, as you can see, the different size holes and stuff like that. That is awesome for snipping back this stuff, depending upon the wire size, because that can easily change. So let's do that. As I'm doing this before, as you can see, I tore back some of this shielding right here, this rubber coating. Trying to get it right. So yeah, there we go. So tore back some of this rubber coating, cut that off, pulled it off. So now we got a lot more area to work with. And so let's, again, give ourselves some ample area. That's more than enough to just snip. And it's the right size, so it goes right down on there. And you can trial and error and stuff like that, trial by error. You can if you want to. It's up to you. But once you find the right one, seek and you shall find. There you go. Snip it off. Snip it off. Excellent. 3 bare wires. Twist them up. These are a little long. We're gonna deal with that. We may. Yeah. Ooh. That's also we also need to do that. That's right. Okay. No, this is working out good. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday night. Like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate it big time. Trying to get with the big boys on YouTube. We have a lot of talent, and that's the idea. That's what I feel led. We certainly have the talent. We got a lot of guys that love this kind of thing and also love YouTube and are going to be on the channel. And we're just kind of getting started, but we're striding. Yep. And so it's very good. So now we'll do the same thing with these. I just snipped those out. About the same length, you know. Let's see if we can get down there. Love you guys. Hope all is well. We're just having fun in the shop right here, I'm telling you. Yeah, this isn't going to be a late night one. Obviously, this is about as late as we're going to go for this kind of stuff, you know, in the shop, actually doing something. And so it'll be over here soon, somewhat soon. But it's been a while, so I wanted to reconnect with you guys. And so, yeah, super good. Loving it. I love this kind of thing. I love sharing this kind of thing and talking about creative builds and stuff like that. Please check out the channel, peruse around, let it play all day. Let that sucker play all day. And yeah, we will also show you guys some more stuff too. Like I said, we've got a wealth of information that what are we doing here? We're looking for, let me try to, okay. Yeah, that's the outside right there. Let's see. Did I put those in there? I might have put it. I might be looking for a little bit with this because I know I just messed with it the other day and I might have put it in the electrical box up there. You guys already saw what they are. All right, let's see if we can't get this down. I know, paint. We do a lot of work. So, but we love the YouTube. So we're hoping to do it full time. That's good. Yeah. So let's see if I put it, I think I did. I think the last time I stored that, these little sleeves that go over your welds, your solders and things like that. Did I not put it in there? That's not it. Well, that's encouraging. So where did I put it though? Well, I'll find it. It'll be here. It's here somewhere, that's for sure. So, okay, check it out. No, it's not in there. That's for sure. It's here somewhere. It'll show up. just a box of those heat shrink tubing. What's up? What's up? How you doing? I just want to check up here also. Trying to think of where I put it over there. This is also something I'm working on too. That's not it. This is it. For the backyard games, this, believe it or not, is PEX tubing, just PVC kind of thing. I think it's I think it's more nylon than PVC, polyvinyl chloride, but regardless, some tubing with three AA batteries in there, soldered, and then pushed together. And so this is about 4, yeah, almost 4 volts, something like that coming out of here. So 4 of them would be 5 volts, and you could power like an LED strip from this, and that's what we do. Super awesome. Super awesome. So here we go. Hold on. It's gonna show up. What did I do with it? What did I do with it? It's not this. That's tire kit. That's not it too. Yeah. What's up? Like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. Where is it? Those are nails and screws. The issue is I just moved all this stuff around just the other day. They're here somewhere. I'll find it. Let's see here. I'll probably put something on top of it. That's what I might have done. All right. That's it. Got it. Yep. Right with my soldering stuff. Right with my soldering stuff. So I'm gonna pull all these out, just see which one works a little bit better. We got it. Victory, of course. Well done. Okay. So here we go. Yeah, I've just made a new home for a long time. It was sitting over there. And so just like whatever. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. We got it. Yeah, so it took me a while to figure out where the new home was, and I did have the thought to go get this, and which I would have had that all together. Okay, I'm gonna plug in here. In my power strip, there's my phone. So, yeah, it's all right. Everything here is like light duty, and most of it's off. So, what happened there? Did I do something? What did I do? It's pretty cool what I did. What did I do? Is that a sticker? No. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's pretty cool. on these live streams that are just phone live streams, I've been looking for, and if you guys know of a way that you can, not stickers. I just, my graphics like, custom graphics. Way you put custom graphics on the stream so I could, communicate with you guys through that kind of thing. So, what's up? What's up? Here we go. What's up? So, yeah. All right. So these things are super awesome for making your solders look pro. So you got to, instead of wrapping them with tape, which can be, the glue sometimes gives way, and then you go and stuff. It's just not professional. It's not pro. And so this is good stuff to have to make your stuff look good and stuff. So if you're ever like in a stereo cabinet, or working on somebody's stuff, you can use this instead of electrician's tape to make it look pro. And they're just tubing. It's rubber tubing, but it's heat sensitive. This is a pro tip for y'all. And so you just slide that. This is a fun little one. I kind of like it. So just slide that right over top of your stuff. You get one that's about similar, a little bit, fits freely over top of your wire. You don't want to get, there's a lot bigger ones, goodness gracious. They come this big, probably even bigger, There you go. So they come pretty big, and you don't need that kind of thing. And so, but you want to get 3 of these, and I pulled out 3 of them, so we're going to throw on another one right there, and another one right here. Yeah. And so those are going to be far enough away that we're actually going to get this thing done and done well. So here we go, kids. Like, comment, and subscribe. Love you guys. Hope you're liking this. Liking, right? See, this is look at how they did it from the factory. That is shrink tubing. This is a PC board or whatever, kind of a silicon board, whatever you call it. But this right here, that's all heat shrink. They just heat shrink that. So let's start soldering here. So this again is easy. There's a ground wire, which is green. You can kind of see that. We got a black and a white. And of course, oh, here it is. With the power cord, all or most, I should say, anymore, and you can differ on this. I think there's red also, but most wires, most plugs and cords like this one that has 3-prong core plug is going to have a black, a white, and a gray or green. I think it's, yeah. So that's what and we're just going to match them up. That's how it's easy. It's that easy to do. As well as, like, if you want to mount a ceiling fan in your ceiling, it's that easy to wire it. Now, there's things you want to do is turn off the power and stuff like that when you're working on it. I don't. A lot of times I know what I'm doing, but yeah, sometimes it's good. Again, for you guys, if you're not confident in doing that, get a pro. Talk to a pro. They'll get it done for you and stuff. You don't have to do everything in your life, It's good to pay somebody to work on your house. It's a good thing. So let's start with the black one first. We're going to get this shrink tube away from it. We're also going to pull this a little bit to the side just so when we solder, we're over top, we'll just drop solder right onto this paper here. It'll be fine. It's not that hot at all. It's hot. You don't want to touch it, but it's not. It cools very easily and quite fast. It cools. So right here, what I do and what I just did was I kind of wrapped. I wonder if I'll get. You kind of saw what I was doing there. I kind of wrap it like that, so it has some sort of gripping power together, and then just put it in a good spot. Yeah, we're ready to go. And I got my solder here. And there's different kinds of solder, and I just haven't really delved into it that much, but I know this stuff works because it just did. I think this is the one that I used before. So, I mean, yeah, just as long as this would free solder, and this is rosin core wire solder. I think this is the one I used last time, so I'll use it again. But this, I'm not concerned about it. Been healthy all my life, going to be healthy. I'm doing good. Stainless steel annealed. I don't want to bring other materials or other, I don't want to bring stainless steel into something like this when we're doing copper. I'm not sure of the properties, how that might affect anything. So, but this just works really good. This is a great soldering gun. Heats up very fast. I have not pulled the trigger yet, but I was just like, anyways, didn't want to touch it, stuff like that. And so pulling the trigger, got the light going. That's good. So that means it's getting hot. Doesn't take long to get hot. Let's see if you guys right on there. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm not. There, it's. You can see the smoke coming off of there. It's well ventilated in here. It's awesome. Great little shop. But all you got to do is heat this up and drop it on your kind of your tangle there of metal. Someone else who solders a lot, we might be able to say, well, this is, you might be able to say a better way to do this, but this is, I found it works pretty easily for me. So, but yeah, please in the comments, if you see something where you have an idea of how a better way of doing something like this, yeah, I'd love to hear it. So there you go. That thing is it's also low profile. So when this slides back over it, it's not going to have any hindrance. It's going to be able to slide right back over it. We're not going to deal with that yet, but that's a good one. That's a good solder. And right there, it's a little bit warm. I don't want to fully touch it yet, but it does cool really kind of quickly and kind of well. And so, yeah, I could go for, I don't know, some ice cream tonight or something like that. I'm kind of thinking, yeah, pop for sure. I could easily go for a Pepsi right now. Maybe I'll grab some on the way back to the homestead. So, yep. All right, there's our white to white. Doing well as far as that goes. Okay. That and that would slide right over. So that's what we're looking to do, is get it nice and low profile, and then we'll come back with the solder and lock it all in and keep that low profile so that the heat shrink tubing will just slide right over top. So I'm going to try to keep them separated. I can go, let's do that before I even do that. I turn this over and I can see a lot of bare copper there. So let's hit that again also. And as you can see, these things, no issue. They just drop on there. It's pretty easy actually. If they dropped on your leg, you might be like, what? They might, leave a little red mark or something like that. Lord willing, have mercy. But but so far, and it's low profile, but I want to get a good, and you can kind of mess with this stuff afterwards too. If you got something where it's like sticking out too much or something, you can go by and heat this up and move it around and stuff like that. It's kind of easy to work with like that right there. What I'll do, you see it's got a little bit of a bulb there, maybe bulge, and I'll just go by, heat it up, spread it flat, kind of spread it out, turn it, same thing, spread it flat. The wire gets hot that you're holding on to, but not too bad at all. So love you guys, super fun, love doing this. Check out the other live streams, all creative builds of one way or another. A little bit of conversation. I'm going to have a live stream on my private Facebook with friends about those bag boards. But I am going to do a video and maybe even a live stream also on just how I put together those bag boards. It's super neat. Really a great space saving idea. Plus we're going to get soon CNC, and then Lord willing, maybe we'll reach out to one of you YouTubers who paints stuff, and we can get some graphics put on for people. This is starting to get a little thick. Let's try. I'm still going to try to, because I want that stuff to fit on well. I'm not sure why it's a little bit thicker, because it seems like it's low pro. There we go. There we go. I think that's better. Good. I think that's better. Okay, let's get on to the white wire. Yeah, I know I'm taking a lot of time. Oh my goodness, I did it. I did it again. Oops. You're probably not seeing it. I did it again. I did it again, and you'll see why. You'll see what it is. I did it again. I don't know what it is with this piece here, but I got to pull this apart. Because I didn't put it through the hole right here. I didn't put it through. I got to put it through this hole. This one right there. All jacked up, all jazzed up because I'm hanging out with you guys. So normally I do things well, of course. Normally I don't have all of northern whatever. Just kind of, yeah. Pull it apart, and it's easy. This is also good as far as a tutorial also. If you ever screw up on this stuff, super easy. Just heat it up, get it all nice and hot. And all nice and hot. There we go. There we go. Nice and hot. And then there you go. That's how easy it is to redo this stuff. So now, goodness gracious. So, just gonna push it together. Could feed them in one at a time. I'll probably try to do that. So you guys can see right here. Yeah, you can see it. So that all goes in there. That is funny. It's really funny. Sorry about that. Kind of odd. But this is one of the issues that I had the last time too, is just getting this thing right. I pulled it apart pretty easy. And a lot of this stuff I knew, you know, again, I don't have a PhD in this kind of thing, in soldering at all. And so you can kind of tell. But it also does show you just how easy it is. Because I'm also a guy who's got a lot of building experience and things like that, and so talent that way. Let's see if I can't. I don't want to keep cutting this back much more, but we got it finally. Doing okay. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, okay, we can do it that way. Yeah, let's do it this way. Pull a little bit more. I'm going to cut it back again. Cutting it back again. Again, doesn't matter. I'm going to cut all these back because I want them to be the same length. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, with this kind of thing, I have a lot more experience as far as, you know, construction or other types of shop work as far as, but I'm really loving this electronics and electrical stuff. I'm just kind of scratching the surface with this kind of thing. So bear with me on some of this stuff for sure. Okay. There we go. Excellent. All right. Again, now we're going to get something that wraps around that other. Let's go back as far again. White. Third one. Okay. Good stuff. Here we go. Some more twisting. Good stuff. Yeah, got many ideas of good things coming. And so we're going to be doing a lot. If I was doing this full time, it would be a little bit fast and furious, guys. I want to relay that to you that once it goes full time, then you're going to hear about me. Yep. You're going to hear about, well, Justified Design, not me. You're going to hear about Justified Design. Because it's going to be the people that I'm working with that are going to make it happen. Yeah, not me. Not little old me. It's a little warm still. I don't like that little part, so I'm going to snip it off. Okay, much. There we go. All right, we're back on track. Again, here we go. Low profile, stuck together. Let's get to soldering. Pull a lot through here so we can get an optimal location to do the soldering. It'd be a little bit easier, but I'm showing you guys this for the camera, and so there's a little bit of that involved too. But here we go. Right. So comment in the comments whether you work sloppy or whether you work super detailed, super clean, like clean up after every little thing, stuff like that. So yeah, let me know what your style of designing, crafting, whatever you got. Here we go. Here we go. Quick to heat up. There we go. Dropping it right on it. Okay, that's pretty. There's a pretty decent amount there. So that's locked together. So let's clean it up. This seems like, you know, spreading it kind of like a, kind of like bread on, or butter on bread. You know, kind of, that kind of thing does good to get rid of any bumps, you know, in the solder, so it stays nice and low profile. That's pretty close. Let's go on to the white. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like creative builds. Check out the YouTube channel that this is on. Please do. If you like creative builds, this is, yeah, I've got a lot of live streams. I've got a lot of shorts that that show, you know, and I've got just a pro tip, kind of a installment in this channel also. And so we'll see how we can organize those on there for you, and just make a what do they call it? What does YouTube call it? Yeah. Just some pro tips for you guys. Because like I said, 40 years doing this yeah, again, like I said, I'm relatively new to soldering, but 40 years in doing this, or in building, you'll see. There's some construction in there. I went to college at University of Illinois, Chicago, and got a BFA in industrial design, and went to Italy through won awards. One of them sent me to Italy to do some foreign study at University of Genoa, Italy. Are you seeing it? I saw it. This is the funniest thing. Why did I do that again? I don't know. Ugh. It's all right. There we go. All right. So white on white. Like I said, very forgiving. This is funny. I'm not disagreeing. I am not disagreeing. That's live. That's live for you, bud. Yep, there we go. All right. As I've often taught my guys, and I had, you know, construction company and stuff like that. As I've often taught my guys, it's not whether you make mistakes or not, because every carpenter makes mistakes. You know, I'm not talking about making a lot of them, but everybody does, and but it's how do you deal with them? How do you make it right? And yeah, stuff like that. Again, that's a pretty good one right there. I think I can speed up a little bit. I was kind of taking a little bit of time for you guys just to try to, I'm going to get this in a good position also. Yep, it's all kind of in a ball. You can just kind of just get rid of it. Keep the heat on and keep flattening it out. There we go. That's pretty good. That's good. And you know, you can kind of, once it's solidified, you can tug on them and it doesn't give. So here we go. I'm going to snip this end off again. This has been funny. It's kind of like Nate Bargatze a little bit. This has been very funny. Didn't expect this kind of thing on a live stream, but here, you know. But how you doing? There we go. And it's got solder on there also, and so that'll all kind of heat back up and glue back together. So this is really what it is. It's glue. In a way, this is gluing it together to take a little bit of the mystified kind of stuff out of. Touched it. Anyways, to take some of the mystified stuff out of it. You know, it's like glue. We should be having, 1,000 people on here with all the mistakes that I'm making. Okay. Let's bring this back in. Sharpen it up a little bit. There we go. That should stay up in the air a little bit so we can get a good solder on that. Yeah. Okay. There we go. You know, it's just, it's just taking a little more time. Slowing down so you got it all. There we go. So there we go, locking it all in. Just kind of a metal glue, really. And it's a conductive metal glue. And so I think, oh wow, that's not happened before. It's not happened before at all. I think that'd be okay to reduce the size. I think I don't want to though. One thing would be good is if this stuff was still bendable. It seems like it's, maybe some of the other stuff would be still bendable, yeah. It did fit in there nicely, if you guys can see this at all. We're getting pretty close. It was so clean, and all I did was didn't put that, or forgot to put that little shroud on. Okay, let's cut that edge off too. Let's cut this back a little bit. Okay, that's cut. Here we go. Even shortening it more just to get it so I can be able to show you guys, or at least give you space so you can see what's actually happening. Okay. These will be fine. Let's just kind of cover those. Just make things a little bit more clear. Those are fine. Let's see if I can do this. What's up? Okay. Making a really short stream long. That's what we've been doing. Here we go. See if we can't get this kind of straightened out for you guys. Redeem this stream, Lord. Okay. It's a little bit all over the, a little bit over the place, but it's coming together. Okay. That also seems to be okay as far as what it has been. Pretty cool. What does it look like? Cow? Anyways. Yeah, anyways. All right. That's kind of stuck together. Let's do something right there. Certainly, let's keep going on this thing. Clean it up. I want all this stuff to be nice and clean. There we go. That's the stuff right there. That part just broke down. That's all I'm looking for, is just so it's entangled in there. So, but other than that, super good. Flatten it out. There we go. That's good. All right. Okay. That, I think that's done. That's done. This should, if, I think it's done. If it's not, I gotta, let's take off a little bit more. No, I don't do a lot of this, but this is easily turned out. The other one was kind of quick. We did. Not on stream. This one didn't, yeah. Did not go quite as fast. There we go. That's, so you know when it starts to break down and you're moving just solder, not metal. Because all it really needs is the solder to be inside, like it doesn't have to be sticking out past the metal. It just has to be tangling up the metal. Let's see how this one works. That wasn't hot. A little bit burnt up. Are we getting it? Okay, yeah. Okay. How you doing? Yeah, that's not it. Let's get that. Snip back a little bit. There we go. Where is my Adidas? Not here. Get him. Glory. Okay, I probably still wrap that one. That was a bit much. I'll probably still put some tape on that one. You saw earlier, yeah, how they were. It worked out. This one was just a bear. Well, we kept on it, and we persevered. Okay. Awesome. There we are. Okay. So let that cool a little bit. Everything's together. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Everything's together. We're going to back this out just a smidge. Let's see here. So basically this was about fixing one of your electronics that the cord zapped on. And so that will just get screwed to there, so it'll keep that nice and nice and tight there, firm. So that will work. Those are all working. Everything's good. Black to black, white to white. That was funny. Yeah, let me get. I'm gonna. Let's see. Let's get in the electrical box. I'm gonna put some tape around that. Just a little bit. I saw a little bit of something for some reason. I don't know what that is. I think it's just a dig. I don't think it goes all the way through. I don't know. Okay. Okay. That's good to lay down. That'll be good to lay down right in there. And so let's, that's all well covered. Okay. Like, comment, and subscribe. We got her taken care of. Yeah, it is functional. That's going to be all right. So, that bottom right there, let's see if we can't position that stuff a little bit better. Okay. All right, here we go. Confident in its functionality. Pretty easy. That one did not go as easy as the other one did. Easily. Probably a little bit because of the amount I've been cutting it back. That cord. So let's plug this in. I'm not going to shine it right on you guys. Okay, that's that. Yep. There it is. And the good thing, about soldering is that you can do that kind of thing, which is a normal use. You know, you're throwing it in your truck box or something like that, but you can, you know, you can treat it a lot. You know, you don't have to be kid gloves with it when it's soldered because they're just together. And so like that was an odd one big time. But hey, I would probably, this is really odd. This happened before a little bit. Oh, this is a little bit, I'd probably change that. I'll probably change that up here. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now. Because it's not fitting right. As you can see how flimsy that plastic is, that's part of the manufacturer kind of thing. Their wires, of course, from the factory too, fit pretty well. And so this is a bit of a redo kind of thing. Let's unplug this before we get in there. Okay. This somehow can sit flat. We gotta try to get this, maybe this wire down in. There we go, that's one. Maybe just put them down there, that's good. Wow, that's so much better. That actually works. Okay, now, yes. See, that is just supposed to fit over there nicely. Just a little bit, apply a little bit of pressure, not too much, and it'll close down right there pretty easily. And a little bit up, there we go. Yeah. Actually, that's perfect right there. See if it'll hold up. I know it's an old thing, it's kind of beat up a little bit, but this is also a good example of how to, if you got, this took way longer than it could maybe. Or we're about an hour and 26 into this. I mean, it wasn't the whole time though, but it might have taken, I don't know, maybe a half hour to do it, maybe a little bit more. So maybe not all. If you got a half an hour and you want to mess with it, you want to have fun, you know, if you like this kind of thing, why not? There it is, much better. It's just those cords were messing with it. So let's plug it back in again. Yeah, that does mess with it though. I did it again. It was fine. It was fine. I'll mess with it. Ah, that's what it was. That's right. This was in there the first time also. That is actually kind of cool. Let's do that. Not necessarily necessary, but might kind of simplify things for you guys. Let's get back in there. Take care of this before the live stream ends. So again, I don't know about tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we might do that bagboard stuff. Just finalize on those legs on the bagboard. That's a shorty live stream. Easy. This is probably why. I mean, this is necessary for being out in the rain and stuff like that. And so this does have to be put back in there. Silicone. It's kind of a good gasket. Okay. Maybe that will help with the way this fits together. I know that's going to work a little bit better. Already better. I'm not going to mess with it this time. It fits good. Works good. Yes. Yeah. Yep. All right, awesome. Fits nicely. This was one of the nicer ones that I had seen on the market. And it was just so easy. Let's see here. It was so easy, so flat. Like you could hang it anywhere. A lot of these are really, or at least they used to be really bulky. And this was more of something you could just hang on a doorway or something like that wherever you're working, and it would work. It was more of a flat profile, which was what I wanted, you know. And so, as well as when all this stuff folded together, it was still just kind of a flat profile. So really super easy to just hang on a door or a door handle or something like that, or however you want to do it, you know, on your job site. But it was easy. And so that's why I wanted to keep this one. So, and I felt that it was finally got this done. After, yeah. Okay. Good. Now that's working. Now it's all weather tight and stuff like that too. So, yeah, we repair things here as well as work on the new stuff. So, let's see here. Let's get you over here right quick. See what we're working on there. Okay. Yeah, bigger fingers. I got something here I want to. What if I put that? Did I put that back? Sorry, off screen, grabbing something right quick. I will be right back soon here. Where is that? Just okay. Well, I can grab these. Old Craftsman set, long time ago. These are awesome. Awesome to use. There it is. Good stuff. Good stuff. See what I'm saying about just the sleek profile? Real usable. Real easy. Real bright. Real bright. This brightens up. Will brighten up a bedroom like a 12, certainly easily a 12 by 12 or something like that. Certainly it'll brighten it up a lot. Easy to work on any surface. So that's why I wanted to rewire this and give it some more life. And that's what I did, somewhat easily, without too much frustration. And truly, it was. What's up? How you doing? Like and subscribe, please. I would appreciate it. We got a lot of stuff coming up, but that's one reason why I wanted to resurrect this lamp, because I could have bought another one, but it was just also something fun too. And that's what we do in the shop. We repair things and stuff. So super good, super functional. And that's why you solder, kids. Right there. Love you. Talk to you soon. Hope all is well. Have fun Saturday night. be careful. Take care of yourself and your friends, all that kind of stuff. We love you here. Yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. If it didn't show me a lot of the Aria, hi Aria Spivey. So yeah, it did not show me for whatever reason. So as far as like the comments and stuff like that, but I'll try to answer comments and stuff like that if you guys have any questions. But we just what's up? We just got our light back. Super for the backyard games. This is like super fun, super good, you know. And it's got a little heat sink on here in the back too. Really kind of a good light, but yeah, it's awesome. Peace, and we'll have other fun projects coming up next time. So love you guys again. Talk to you soon. Peace out. Jesus saves. See ya.